Now, as far as I'm concerned, I joined prior to the operation. I think that was a very good thing to do. There's no doubt whatsoever in my mind that being with our colleagues, of which some of the longer established members were already well established there, and they gave us a lot of advice, a lot of support. They gave us a lot of hope, really.
The talks are very interesting, and I find them, very informative and gets you thinking.
I think the principal benefit has got to be that anybody that's gone through probably any operation, anything major, probably doesn't want any sympathy from anybody. They feel a bit dejected, but they're quite happy to, and are really looking for somebody who knows exactly where they're coming from, to have empathy. And the only people who can empathise with your condition or what you've gone through are people who've had it themselves.
In November I attended the first support group meeting, and it was very good to be around other people that have been through a similar experience, and they're supportive very much of the carers in the group as well.
Oh, support is the great word. Support and the feeling that there are others there who frankly need my help more than I need theirs. And I'm happy to try to do what I can to make it more evident to people that there is life after bladder cancer.
Oh, well, I went first. It was suggested by the consultant, by Philip, that I went along before I had my operations, and I did that, and I found it very helpful, because I was still at that moment trying to decide whether I was going to have a neobladder or whether I was going to have a stoma. And although I'd got the multidisciplinary team to make that for me, it was really useful to be able to talk to people who'd had stomas and talk to people who'd had the neobladder.
There are as many carers there as there are patients, and so you realise you're not alone, because I think with anything serious you suddenly feel you don't know anybody who's had such an illness before. Bladder cancer not being as well known as many others, so at the beginning you think, I'm the only one who's had anything like this. The support group is amazing for both all the patients who are able to swap problems, give each other tips, but also for us that we can just go and you can check that someone is all right. It's brilliant.
I think, reiterating what Katie is saying, I mean, I found it fantastic from day one that you could talk to people who'd been through the process in front of you and had come out of it and give you a little bit of advice, and then just chatting things through, suddenly something comes out the woodwork that nobody's thought about and could be a great benefit to you.
I think it's a wonderful setup, and it's a shame not more people belong to it. I think, sort of, if they do come along, they will be certainly reassured on various aspects of what goes on, talk to people, and find out different things, which even now, I actually would like to ask people, do you have this problem, do you have that problem, and so on. Yes, so I think the actual bladder group itself is wonderful, and it'd be great to see more people there.
Talking to other people that have got the same problems, and you learn that, oh, if you do this or do that, it is silly little things that you pick up. We enjoy talking to other people, new members, telling them my experience and what's happened, and quite happy to do that,
But I went to the group, and they were very honest with me. They've had first-hand experience. They know how it feels better than the medical staff will ever, because the medical staff haven't actually been through the experience themselves. And also, you know, you get to talk to other people and you understand what they've been through, and it just helps you manage your way through it better.